Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. Welcome to my video where I'm going to be talking about Kamen Rider Gotchards' final form. As I said in yesterday's video, even though I'm not going to be covering the series regularly until the series finale and the series review, I will be covering stuff like this, talking about final forms and news and whatnot. And we got to look at Gotchard's final form. I think it actually showed up a while back, but I feel like this is the first time seeing it. So I thought I would give my thoughts since I'm not going to be talking about its debut episode. Again, I will be covering a series review and a series finale, but for this, we're just talking about aesthetics. And as always, one of my things with Gotchard is something I've never really complained about is the suit design. That's something I definitely think is great about the series, is it has some really great designs. That'll definitely be a headliner in the positive section of the series review. Is I really do like the designs, although that does lead into a mixed aspect of the series. Is it's unfortunate how much I like the designs compared to how much I dislike the series. Kind of reminding me of the Ninja suits, where I love the Ninja suits, but I don't like either series associated with it, which is rather unfortunate. But this suit, I really do like it. It's not my favorite. I definitely prefer Platinum Gotchard. I think something about Latinum, something about Quark. Deep Space Nine reference. Anyway, I gotta get back to Deep Space Nine. So anyway, Deep Space Nine. Honestly, I really like it. I really do like the suit, but I like Platinum Gotchard better. I'm a sucker for a good sleek white toku suit, especially with a contrasting gold color. It just kind of clicks those buttons for me. But this is a good final form. I really do like it. The only thing that is kind of weird is the kind of like thigh armor, because I feel it sticks out in kind of a funny way that I imagine would be awkward. But I think this is an overall pretty cool suit. It's got a very rainbow-esque vibe. I think it's trying to go for that sort of like amalgam building up to, I'm sure, all the powers combined maybe aspect of it, hence rainbow. Obviously that's why it has that. But I like the way it does it because it's represented via this color palette, and I think it does that well, rather than being a form where they would like glue all the cards to him or have a bunch of Chemi heads coming off of it. I'm not a fan of those types of forms like what Decades does and Build and all that. Builds was okay, but I just don't like that form where they try to have it all amount to something by gluing all the gimmick on it. I like this where I think it kind of represents, or at least I'm thinking it will, him sort of embracing all of his powers, but in a way that kind of combines it into one sleeker looking suit. There's also a little bit of white contrast with like the cape thing, which looks really neat, and I think the gimmick belt thing looks really cool too. I do like the way that the belt things have worked, where it doesn't look too tumor-y, like you just basically have these little attachments to do these extra cards and readers, and you don't have all these bells and whistles where it looks like a really weird Willy Wonka invention by the end of it. So yeah, I'm really digging this form. Again, it's very unfortunate how much I hate the series compared to liking the forms, because these forms just don't, Gotchard just doesn't deserve these forms. It's like these really awesome, badass looking forms, and then the person in it is the most pathetic looking twerp possible. It's like, it reminds me of that scene in Bob's Burgers where it's the Christmas episode with the Christmas in the car, and the truck driver comes out of the car and he's like, oh, you look like that. Like, that's what it's like when you have these forms. Like, if I would never have seen Gotchard before, and you just have this badass looking suit, and he de-transformed, it's like, oh, you look like that. So, that's a bit unfortunate, but like I said, that's one thing that Gotchard has never missed on, is the final forms. And because of this, now I have an excuse to film my thoughts on every final form suit, which I will sync up with the debut, even though I'm not reviewing the episode. But yeah, I really dig the form. As with all the Gotchard forms, prefer Platinum, but this is an overall pretty cool form. What are your thoughts on this final form? What are some of your favorite final forms from the series? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for my videos. Dawson Rider, signing out.